So, what if you could tackle your finances with the focus of an Olympic champion? Forget about boring spreadsheets for a second. Today, we're actually building a roadmap to financial freedom, and our guide is an athlete who has literally stood on the world's highest podiums. Let's dive in. This quote from Lauren Williams, it just hits home, doesn't it? Money can feel like this big, isolating thing we're all supposed to figure out on our own. But she's reminding us that, we don't have to. And hey, when a world-class champion tells you something, you listen. And I mean, just let this sink in for a minute. Lauren Williams is the first American woman in history to win a medal in both the Summer and Winter Olympics. Think about that level of dedication, that focus. She reached the absolute peak of her sport. And yet, and this is the part that gets me, even with all that success, with the sponsorships from companies like Nike, she said she felt totally lost with her money. That's the key right there. If a world-class champion can feel that way, then this is a challenge that connects every single one of us. So let's take a page out of Lauren's playbook and start with the most important first step, getting a clear, honest picture of where you are right now, your financial snapshot. I mean, think about it. You can't plan a road trip if you don't know where you're starting from, right? It's the exact same thing with your money. Before you can dream about where you're going, you just have to take a clear, no-judgment look at where you are today. And the single most important number in that snapshot is your net worth. It's not about how much you make in a paycheck. It's about what you actually have. Think of it as your personal balance sheet. It's the bottom line score of your financial health in this very moment. And the formula? It's actually super simple. It's just two lists. On one side, you write down everything you own. Those are your assets. On the other side, everything you owe, your liabilities. The difference between those two is your net worth. That's it. So what actually goes on these lists? Well, assets aren't just for millionaires. It's your car, your laptop, even your clothes, anything you own that has value. And liabilities, that's the other side of the coin. Credit card debt, a car loan, student loans. Just making this list is the first real concrete step toward taking back control. Okay, so once you have that snapshot, your net worth, it's time to look at the moving picture, your cash flow. This is all about getting a handle on where your money comes from and maybe more importantly, where it actually goes every month. It sounds like such a simple question, but honestly, how many of us can really answer it? It is so easy for money to just vanish. A coffee here, a subscription there, a delivery here. The only way to really master your money is to track it. And this is where you see the mind-blowing power of tiny daily choices. Like, look at the difference between a daily $3 coffee and a 70-cent cup you make yourself, or a regular fast food lunch versus one you pack from home. They feel like nothing in the moment, but when you let them add up over time, they turn into this, over $10,000. That's how much you'd save in just 4 years by making those two simple swaps. This isn't about telling yourself no all the time. It's about being intentional and realizing the massive power packed into your daily habits. All right, so you know where you stand and you know where your money's going. Now it's time for the fun part, building. We're going to create a financial fortress, a strong, secure foundation that protects you from whatever life throws at you and helps your money grow. And the blueprint for this fortress has 3 main parts. First, you attack your debt. The quickest way is called the avalanche method. You go after the debts with the highest interest rates first because they're costing you the most money. Second, you set up a dedicated savings plan. And third, you get really smart about borrowing, only taking on debt for things that will actually grow in value. Now listen up, because this is probably the biggest mindset shift you can make. Most of us try to save whatever's left over at the end of the month, right? This flips that completely upside down. You treat your savings account like it's your most important bill. The second your paycheck hits, you pay yourself automatically before you pay anyone else. And why is paying yourself first so powerful? Because it unleashes the magic of compound interest. Look at this. A single $5,000 investment, if you just leave it alone, can more than quadruple in 25 years. And get this, most of that new money isn't from you. It's from your earnings making more earnings. It's your money doing the hard work for you. And bringing it back to our Champion's Guide, Lauren's #1 piece of advice is to build an emergency fund. And that's not just for athletes with unpredictable careers, it's for all of us. This money is the main wall of your financial fortress. It's what keeps a flat tire or a broken fridge from wrecking your entire plan. So, we've built the walls of our fortress with that emergency fund. Now, let's build the roof and start planning for the long game. This is about protecting your future with the right insurance and a smart retirement strategy. When you hear about life insurance, it usually boils down to two types. Term insurance is the simple, cheap option. It's just pure protection for a set amount of time, say while your kids are growing up. Whole life is more complicated. It mixes insurance with an investment plan, which also makes it way more expensive. And for retirement, we've got some amazing tools. Things like IRAs and 401ks let your money grow with massive tax breaks. But please, if you hear nothing else, hear this: the employer match. If your job offers to match what you put in your 401k, that is the best investment on planet Earth. It's a 100% return on your money instantly. It's free money. Do not leave it on the table. And that brings Lauren's story full circle. After she finally got a handle on her own finances, she didn't just stop. She hit the books, passed the exams, and became a certified financial planner. She literally turned her own struggle into a mission to help other people so they wouldn't have to feel so alone on their journey. What Lauren Williams proved is that financial fitness, just like physical fitness, is a skill. It's something anyone can learn and master. The game plan is simple: know where you are, control where your money goes, and build for the future. So, your journey starts right now. What's your first step going to be?